Joining us now is a member of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Democratic Senator Jacky Rosen. Thank you so much, Senator, for your time tonight. We know that you're against Russia's invasion in Ukraine. We just heard from the president. He says that he wants Russia back in the G7. What do you make of that and the developments the last 24 hours?
You know, I'm not sure what to make of what Pete Hegseth says as Secretary of Defense versus what the president says. All I know is this, is that a few years ago, Vladimir Putin decided he wants Ukraine. And so he invades a democratic sovereign nation, brutally invades them. The Ukrainian people have been valiantly fighting for their own democracy, for their homeland, and we need to stand with Ukraine to help them continue to do that, just like we stand with democracies around the world against brutal dictators.
We've seen the price of eggs skyrocket and inflation is still up. Just a few hours ago, Trump again acknowledged prices could go up in the short term because of tariffs. Economically, what are you hearing from Nevada residents about the current economy?
Well, this is the number one thing we hear about: the price of food, the price of rent, the price of gas. And so the president ran on this, lowering prices for everyday people right at the kitchen table. All he's done is fire people, get rid of people, crash into your data with Doge, and he's done nothing to give people relief. All he's given them is anxiety and a higher grocery bill. And so tariffs, I can tell you, no tax on tips. We do have 25% of our workforce is in hospitality, heavily tipped industry. Tariffs generally are going to hurt us in every single sector, from food to cars to everything that we do. And who's going to pay? Not Donald Trump, but everyday people.
It's certainly having quite the impact. While I have you, let's talk about these confirmations. There has been a lot of vocal opposition, but in the end, we've seen RFK and Tulsi Gabbard confirm to their posts. You and your colleagues have not successfully stopped any nomination. What happens now that people you and your party believe are incredibly unqualified for the job and are now in the job?
Well, I can tell you, RFK Jr. and Tulsi Gabbard, they are two of the most unqualified people for these jobs that have probably ever been nominated and confirmed. It's true we don't have the votes in Congress, but I can tell you this: we can use our bully pulpit to talk about the harm that we believe they're going to do. That RFK Jr. talks about conspiracy theories, talks about vaccines being the same as Nazi, Holocaust, kids in a concentration camp, that he's going to take over Medicare and Medicaid. What's he going to do? Get rid of that $35 insulin that's saving our seniors' lives? Our food safety is under HHS. And I don't care whether you're Democrat, Republican, Independent, or anything else, everybody eats. And if our food's not safe, then who are we? And not safe, let's talk about our individual data. Tulsi Gabbard, again, so unqualified. She props up dictators like Vladimir Putin, dictators in Syria. She talks about traitors as if they were heroes. And she, unqualified, never worked in our intelligence community, has access to our most sacred secrets. So between our food, between our health, between our medication, and between our national security, just these two nominees are going to hurt everybody.
Thank you very much, Senator Rosen. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Really appreciate it.